Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you the second part here. So you learn how to set up the walls and set the wall to a certain speed. What we're going to do now is we're going to set up the background, and we're going to set up that up to a different speed. So as you can see, the background looks like it's going slightly slower than the foreground. So it makes it have that that effect that it's a 3D. Okay. So I will go to Volcano Rush 4, which is called Volcano Rush. I apologize. And what I need to do is I need to add in a new object type. Okay, so the object type is again going to be a tile map, TIL, tile background, sorry, a tiled background. Yeah. And the tile background is going to go in here somewhere. So I'll double click on there and I need to bring it in. Okay, so I made it yesterday and I've made it 100 by 100 pixels. Yeah. Remember that the game itself is 480 by 640. You might not like the look of 100 by 100. You might want to make it larger or smaller, depending on how the tiling, the repetition of the pattern is. Okay. I wouldn't make it much smaller than that. So I'm going to just do that. So it's in there and I'm going to drag that tile background into here. And I'm basically doing exactly the same thing as what I did before. So it's going to go 0, 0, and then the next one's going to be 480, 640. Yeah. Why is it in the front? Yeah, I put it on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like that, right-hand mouse button, Z order. I'm going to send it to the bottom of the layout. Yeah. Okay. So it's sitting there. And then again, command button. I'm going to, oh, sorry, sorry, I should have done that. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to go command and move that up to there again. Yeah. And I'm just going to make sure that that's minus 640. Yep. And then I'm going to send them both behind. So I'm going to go Z order, send to the bottom of the layer, Z order, send to the bottom of the layer. Okay. I'm also going to, remember before I was a bit worried about the joining up and having that white line. So I might actually make it 642. Yeah. Again, and see that should work. Okay. So now if I press play, you can see those things moving, but you can see the background not moving at all. Okay. And again, that might be fine for you if you don't want to have the background moving. You can just sit it in there like that. You won't even need that one at the top. But in actual fact, I want it moving as well. So I'm going to go to the event sheet. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So system, every tick, the wall, set the bullet speed to that. Yeah. So first of all, I'm going to need to give it a bullet behavior. And I'm going to need to add an action. This every tick, just by the way, put that always at the top and add all your every ticks into the one every tick. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. It could be every tick make the scoreboard visible, every tick do da da da. Yeah, if you have everything in the same, all the every ticks in one hit, and have it up the top, then you can't go wrong. Yeah, so I'm going to go and add an action. I want the wall to set the speed, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it a little bit slower. So I'm going to go wall speed. Yeah. I'm going to say minus, I don't know, what do you reckon? I'm going to say minus 30. Okay. So later on in the game, I'm going to have that wall speed get faster and faster and faster. Yeah. And I want the speed of the walls, the outside walls to match. I don't want the tile background speed to change relative to the wall, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so it would need to go faster as well. And what's the other thing? Wall set bullet angle of motion to 270. So I'll go tile background, set angle of motion to 270. Okay, done. And then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this thing again. And the other thing you want to do is this one. So we're going to go tile background when it's less than 640, set that to da, da, da. What I could do is I could just take that right-hand mouse button, copy, and right-hand mouse button. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it was right there, wasn't it? Paste. And paste. And I'll double-click onto that, and I'll change that from background, change it from wall to that, and change that from wall to tile background. Next. Done. And then let's have a look. Ooh, why is there a gap there? Oh, I've done something wrong. See, there's a gap there? I wonder what I've done wrong. I'm going to press on pause. I'm going to find out what the answer is, and then I'm going to come back to you. I think I know what I did. I set the angle. I've left set angle turned on. So let's turn it off and let's see what it looks like. Let's try it now. Yes, it works. Yeah. So does that look good? Yeah. You can see there's still that gap there. So I'm going to change that gap. Yeah. But everything else is looking pretty good. Okay. So the background is actually going faster than the foreground. So again, I might be able to change that around. So let's go back to that tile background. Let's make that, instead of 640, let's make it 643. For some reason that didn't save. Yeah, now let's press play and we should get the answer that we want. Yep. Okay, that's it. It's really straightforward. So if you did it in the first video, then the second video is quite similar. Okay, I'm going to X out of this. I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to go to the next area, which is inserting my character and allowing it to bullet, and then having random objects appear and things like that. Okay.